So, if you've been feeling like you've been wrong, or if you feel like you've been lost in any kind of way, I know I've said this in a lot of my past videos, but I'm going to say it in a different way this time, so that maybe it can add a little more clarity to your life. Because that's what I care about. I care about our clarity, because you're the version of my macro self, and I'm the version of your macro self, whoever's watching this channel. To remind you, my channel is called Living as Myself Podcast, and I am here for the ascension of humanity and the ascension of myself and the self-actualization of all who exist on this planet. Integration is key, obviously, in that process, but my main message in this video is trust in the process. Trust in what you're going through right now. Trust in the integration of consciousness that may or may not have been lost by you. So when you lose someone in your life, or when you perceive something to be lost, you also lose a part of yourself to it. If you regain that part of your consciousness again to whatever you think you've lost yourself to, then you will be able to integrate yourself again. And I feel like this is a very important message. Like, why isn't everyone talking the same language as like the birds and like the bees and nature and the stars? Because it resonates on a level which your nervous system picks up on. That which we are a part of is known to us. What isn't a part of us is not known to us. I've just discovered, actually, that the subconscious and the conscious mind has been disconnected with most people, especially if they're logical or quote-unquote muggles. They can get themselves stuck within a part of their frontal lobe, part of their mind, and that's kind of where most people exist, especially if you're logical. And there's a separation between this part of us, or this us, this part of our mind, our brain, our frontal lobe, and the disconnect between that and the rest of our mind, or the subconscious, or that which exists all beyond the physical. So it's where the frontal lobe and where the rest of the mind connect is the unification of all consciousness, the crystallization of our being, our self-actualization. And it gets us to listen instead of making storylines within our nervous system which separate ourselves from ourselves, because it's nervous system dysregulation, living from the dysregulation in one's nervous system. And the language in which animals, and this is why I mentioned this, the language in which animals and the rest of the universe speak is from the literal truth, frequency, essence of our soul, and that which we are a part of itself. So to put that into words you can understand better, if you're listening and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm here for you, I'm here for me, I'm here to help us, and I'm here to trust in the process with you, and I'm here to bring you to yourself. So I'm going to explain this in a way that's going to help other people better. And basically what I'm getting is I'm simplifying that message so that I can understand it better. Because if you understand and I understand, that means my micro and macro self is unified. So ascension can only happen when we all ascend together. When there's no separation between the ascension of one or the other, when we all ascend together. Why I mentioned universal language and animal communication and connections, like, the way animals exist, where they exist from, is where we exist from. And that's where they speak from. We speak from this part of our mind, which is removed from the rest of us, which is removed from the subconscious. Our divine soul intelligence is what we have basically been removed from. So when we integrate, we are becoming that which we feel.